I was taking a show, but when I opened my eyes, I saw a tiger crouching right next to the bathtub. My eyes widened, and I quickly ducked into the tub, praying the tiger wouldn't see me. But the bubbles from my breath gave away my position. I grabbed some shower gel and smeared it over the tiger's eyes, then dashed out of the bathroom. But when I opened the door, I froze in my tracks. The outside was swarming with tigers. I had no choice but to scramble upstairs, but another tiger pounced at me. I turned to run, but there was a tiger there too. I crawled along the deck, moving cautiously, and wrapped myself in a cloth to hide. But the tiger's sense of smell was keen, and it immediately began tearing at the fabric. I crawled out from under the fabric and slipped through a window just before the tiger caught up with me. Meanwhile, the crew was in a panic. Some hung from the ship's side to escape, while others ran to grab weapons to defend themselves. The captain saw a tiger trying to burst into the wheelhouse. He rushed to brace the door, but the tiger knocked him down. Then the tiger began to play with the ship's wheel, and the entire ship started spinning wildly in the middle of the ocean. Just then, I climbed into the cabin. When they saw me, the animal trainer, they threw me back onto the deck. The tiger lunged at me. I hid inside a wooden barrel, but the barrel came to a stop at the stern. Then the tiger jumped onto the barrel. I stuck out my finger to tease the tiger, but it didn't react at all. I had no choice but to burn its butt with fire, and only then did the tiger leave. I quickly rolled out of the barrel and hid in an iron cage. But just then, another crew member hid inside too, and he saw me. Before I could react, he pushed me out of the cage and forced me to tame the tiger. Terrified, I climbed onto the top of the cage, but the crewman kept tickling me. As the tiger closed in, I had no choice but to jump down and hide in another cage. The tiger surrounded me, and I shouted loudly, barely managing to scare it away. But the next second, the tiger grabbed a water gun and kept spraying me with water. I was a complete mess. A helicopter flew in. My master rappelled down from the sky. We all thought help had arrived, but the tiger swarmed him, clinging desperately to the rope ladder and tearing my master's pants to shreds. My master scrambled back up to the helicopter and flew away, leaving us behind. Watching the helicopter disappear into the distance, I was overcome with despair. A woman on the ship heard the commotion outside and found the cabin door blocked. She had no choice but to climb out the window to escape. She made her way to the deck and was immediately targeted by the tigers. The sailor rushed forward to rescue her, but he was no match for the tigers in the struggle. The woman stepped in to help, letting out a piercing scream. When the sailor turned back, he saw the woman gently stroking the tiger. All the tigers became incredibly docile. We begged her to put the tigers back in their cages. The woman wanted to play with the tigers a little longer, but a mischievous tiger knocked her into the sea. She screamed for help, and the tigers leaped into the water one after another, carrying her toward the shore. Tourists on shore saw a group of tigers swimming toward them. Terrified, they scattered in all directions.